Welcome back to Bold Life and Leather. Live life boldly with no fear or regrets. Today we have a very dark, or I was expecting it to be a very dark and animalic leather. That's what I read about it. That's what I was hoping it to be. But unfortunately, it's not as dark as I expected it to be. And I'm talking about Montale Cuir d'Arabie, which means Arabian leather. Montale Aoud Cuir d'Arabie. The funny thing, if you look at the oud, they write it A-O-U-D, Aoud, just to say that we didn't use real oud, because Montal is pretty reasonable priced, and real oud is very expensive, one of the most expensive materials, raw materials, even more expensive than gold. So instead of writing oud, they write Aoud with an A, just to tell you that it's not real oud, synthetic. This is synthetic oud, but the description of this one is the very raw, animalic, bold, dry leather accord, but it's not what they it's not what they said in the description, unfortunately. This one it has some animalic notes in it, but it's not as dark as it should be, or as the description was. All the Montales come with the pin. You take it off and you throw the grenade. You get a bit of animalic in it, but notes, but not as much as I would like to. It's again, this is softer. It has 4 notes in it: leather, oud, birch, and tobacco. Only 4 notes. Let's remove the pin because it keeps dangling and clinking sound. But Montale, created by Pierre Montale, and they have their sister company Mansera. They're known to be long-lasting. Even though again, I always give honest reviews. My only beef with them is they tend to, all of their fragrances, not only the leather ones, they all tend to feel a bit synthetic. You get that synthetic vibe to it, unfortunately. But they're long-lasting though, and very affordable. Very, very affordable. Like this one is 100 ml. Eau de Parfum, I got it for like 750 krone, Danish crowns, or something like that. So it's like 80 euros, 80, 90 euros. They're all very reasonable. But again, for that price, you can never get real oud. That's why they write it as Aoud with an A. But this one is a bit animalic, just a little bit. It's a dry fragrance, and I like dry fragrances. I like dry, masculine, bold leathers, which is why I was wearing this Hugo Boss leather jacket. Full grain, this is very thick, full grain leather. I was expecting it to be dark, that's why I'm wearing this one, but it ain't. This is not dark. Honestly, I wouldn't even classify it as a leather fragrance. That's how much I'm disappointed in it. Okay, it smells more of an, how should I put it? I don't know. For me, it even has like floral touch, even though it doesn't have any floral notes in it. It's like this ambery, kind of ambery fragrance, Ambery, woody with a touch of animalic. I don't get the leather accord much of it, unfortunately. So, like, I don't know like what they did, but Aoud Cuir d'Arabie, Arabian leather. It's dark. Their description, according to Montale, this is the most courageous animalic leather fragrance ever. The boldest, the most darkest, the most animalic, the loudest, all that. And to me, I get none of that. Okay, none of that. I got a bit of animalic touches, just a tiny bit though. Okay, I would say, like, if you compare this one to Acqua di Parma leather, that one is 10 times darker than this one, and that's pure leather accord, not like this one. This one is in between. I don't know. Not impressed. I am not impressed. You know, with the hype surrounding this one and the description and the name also, Arabian leather, all that, you know. It ain't that dark, it ain't that leathery even. If this was at least more leathery, forget the darkness, let's put that aside. If this was more leathery or leathery, because this is not leathery at all to me. If this was leathery, I would definitely give it a higher rating. But to me, out of 10, this will be a 6, maybe 5.5. It's just ambery to me, like an ambery, woody fragrance. It's not even leathery. Okay, so I wouldn't recommend it honestly as a leather fragrance. I would not recommend it as a leather fragrance. It's not bad though. I mean, like for a little bit of animalic, because you know animalic notes are very rare to find in perfumery. That's why I'm always on the hunt for them, you know, and especially in bold leathers. But for example, Emir smoky leather, which costs a fraction of this one, is more animalic, more smoky, and more leathery. Emir smoky leather by Paris Corner, I also reviewed it. It's like 20 euros, man, instead of this one for 90. And that one is a beast mode also. I think it even lasts longer than this one on my skin. This one for a Montale fragrance it's not that long lasting also. You get maybe 8-9 maximum hours on skin, maximum. So that's not beast mode at all. The Emir smoky leather you get 12 plus easily on skin. This one is, I don't know, it's a weak leather or ambery woody fragrance with a touch of animalic notes in it, which is called the Oud Cuir. Would I recommend it? No, I got it because I was expecting it to be an animalic, bold, courageous leather, but it's none of that, you know. But still, it's nice to have a new collection of leathers. It has a bit of very slightly nuances of leather, especially with the animalic side. Because leather accord has to have some animalic ingredients in the accord itself when you make the accord. So I'll give them that. But it's not as bold as dark as they claim it to be. So check it out and let me know what you think down below. Stay happy, healthy, and live life boldly and be grateful. See you in the next one. Peace out.